talk my shit now. I was playing two-hand touch, fuck it up, it's a hit now. When I hit the road, do a show, hit a lick, then I skip town. Run up in the spot, no dancing, I make them all get down. Boy, you better sit down. Yeah. Ain't nothing fancy, I'm still broke. Cross town like fancy, I feel dope. They say I'm in a spot, they would kill for. I could put them in the wheel and they still won't. I could probably get a deal with Coke if I wasn't rapping about the past back dealing dope. Got the offer and it's real low. Over 1 mil and it's still low. They all corporate, they all cute in suits. They all bullshit with all that poop to scoop. My shit going up, I go roof to roof. They don't like that, they want mute the truth. They gon' switch sides, they go group to group. They won't shoot the shit, ain't got shit to shoot till I go crazy. Go and get the baby shark and hit him with the do. Damn, big boy, you gotta shoot it with 2 hands. Couple John Doe come through like who's man's. Blue ball, now she blew it like 2 grams. Everyone I lose, abuse the few hands. I'm right there on the edge of insanity. Overlooking Vegas, overthinking my vanity. You been throwing shade, I'm enjoying the canopy. Everybody dies, so I live out of fantasy. Yeah, can I talk my shit now? I was playing two-hand touch, fuck it up, it's a hit now. When I hit the road, do a show, hit a lick, then I skip town. Run up in the spot, no dance, and I make them all get down. Oh, you need to sit fuck down, yeah. I don't need to talk my shit now unless I got a reason. Everybody watching like Netflix got a new season. I'ma get rich at the dealership, get the new Benz up. Bottom line 316 like Stone Cold said so. They buried me alive, I was dead broke. I've been living in the no flex zone. Had to make a move, it's a escrow. Cooking in the kitchen with the sauce like magic. White pesto like presto. Off a little bean at espresso. Little bit of lean like I'm getting over chest code. Got no chain, no I can't chill. 8-ball got me feeling like 8 mil. Can't stay still, can't feel off a pain kill. Got the little orange pill, not the Dayquil. It's fake with it, they ain't real. They talk about bricks, but they can't build. I'm frank with it, I'm Jake Jill. I only sold gas, I'm Hank Hill. Tank filled with the propane, it's like a 10K grill, just a throwaway. They never ask if I'm okay, I'm never okay. Everybody wanna cut, it's a dry vocal. I'm anti-love, anti-social. I'm bipolar, I'm bi-coastal. I might buy one and go postal. Can I talk my shit now? I was playing two-hand touch, fuck it up, it's a hit now. When I hit the road, do a show, hit a lick, then I skip town. Run up in the spot, no dance, and I make them all get down. Boy, you better sit the fuck down.
Going on, everybody? We'll just give it a couple minutes. It's 9 o'clock. Well, actually 9:01. We'll give it until 9:05 just to let everybody get a chance to get in here. Everybody in the break. Yeah, Tyler. Let me think. Uh, how about um, how about 17, Tyler? 17 for those three. I'm confused. There's Tyler Moe and Tyler Hill. Oh, so it's two different Tylers. Okay, I was confused. So what? So, what the hell's going on here? Hold on. So Tyler Hill said Ravens, Saints, Seahawks for 15. Then Tyler Moe said done. I said how about 17? Tyler Moe said I'll Venmo now. Then he saw the other Tyler. And then Tyler Hill, the first grabber. Yep. Okay. No problem, Tyler. Tyler Moe. No problem. No problem for both of you. It's all good. I was just confused. I didn't want to screw up. and 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 Tyler Hill, did you and now there's Tyler Brennan. Dude, this is Tyler night. Three Tylers. Hold on. So Saints, Seahawks. This is going to be Tyler Hill. And what's going on, Tyler Brennan? I know you won last night on the Eagles. I think it was what, Jabowski? There, the dancing Brennan. Tyler Brennan, if there's 4 teams left. Panthers, Texans, Titans, and Commanders. Anybody want to make a deal on those? So Tyler, it's a combo box. So it's got one mini helmet, one jersey, and one football. It's one of the little combos, just one of each. So 3 items, but they're all different. One jersey, one helmet, and one football. Like you won the football last night. And then we'll get started here in a couple minutes. Just waiting on Tyler Hill. I know. What are you thinking, Tyler? How about, honestly, since these are like I would say these are definitely the lower teams. The Ravens, Saints, and Seahawks are definitely a little higher than these, but I'll do 20. I'll do 20 for the last four, since they're kind of like the low ballers. Nobody ever takes the Panthers. Nobody ever wants the Texans. The Titans sometimes. Commanders, sometimes. But if anybody wants them for $20 for all four. And Tyler, let me just check. All right, Tyler Brennan, just go ahead and send it. And you already have the yeah, I'm checking now, Tyler Hill. And then Brennan's jumping in, taking the last four, and we'll get started. Then all teams are sold. Let me just check here. Yep, and I got Tyler Hill. I got yours. I have you down. All right, Brennan. Let me just write it down here. It's going to be Brennan. T-Bren. I'm putting T-Bren. T-Bren Eagles football. I'll put that just so. I already packed up your football, but if you win something else, I'll just go ahead and redo the package, but it's all good. So you already have shipping paid. You don't have to worry about it. I don't think you got an eBay team, but you're good, Brennan, since I haven't shipped out yet. And this is T-Bren again for the Commanders. So I got Tyler Hill with the Ravens, Saints, Seahawks picked up, and then Tyler Brennan with the Panthers, Texans, Titans, and Commanders. And everything is in. And you got the Packers, Tyler. Let me just put that on here for my reference. So Tyler Hill is the Packer fan. Well, if we don't get a Packer for you, at least you got 3 other chances. I know we do pull a lot of Saints, a lot of Ravens, and the Seahawks here and there. So let's go ahead and get it, guys. So this is RSA's new combo box, and it has pretty much 1 jersey, 1 football, and 1 mini helmet in it. And, you know, they're all signed and authenticated by either JSA, Beckett, or PSA. Let me just pull those up, by the way. 'Cause I know definitely for the jerseys, it's kind of hard to know which team without taking it out of the bag. I don't like doing it, all that kind of stuff. And sometimes the signatures we can't read, so we just double check. All right, we got those up. All right, cool. Tyler Brennan's feeling the waves. The waves. Let me just adjust this camera a little bit better. Raise it up. There we go, so we can see. All right. So here it is. We got our 1 football, jersey, and our mini. All in 1 combo. All right, here we go. First up, we'll take the jersey. And that might be a Packer, or I don't know if that's blue or gold, maybe a Saint. It's a Hall of Famer, number 77, Willie Roaf. Okay, I think that is the Saints. Actually, that is the Saints. Just picked up. Look at that. But I believe that is the Saints. That's going to be Willie Roaf, Hall of Famer, inscribed. Let's just double check here. I'm pretty sure I know Willie Roaf. I have a couple items of his that I've just had over time. But this is going to be JSA. Yeah, I'm sure it's the Saints. Mr. Roaf. Well, let me just put this in here. WIT. And look at that. You see what happens when you pick up teams? That's how it works. And if you realize, I always give deals after eBay, since, you know, when we do the Venmo and Cash App, it's just a lot better for me with fees and all that, because the fees kill you on eBay. Someone gives you $15, you really only get like maybe $10.50 or something. It's horrible. But let's put this in. And it is Mr. Willie Roaf. So this is going to the Saints. Nice little pickup there, dude, on your Saints. And again, this is JSA. And it's got his little, I like when they inscribe the Hall of Fame. That's pretty cool. So Willie Roaf, number 77, going out to the Saints. And that is Tyler Hill, the Packer fan. Next up. And no, this is T. Bren. This is T. Bren. Dude, you got 2 nights in a row, dude. But you're going to be disappointed, I think, the next one, Brennan, since you didn't get in, if you know what I mean. But here you got, so here's the Lunar Eclipse alternate. That's a sweet-looking helmet. I like that color. The white with the, that's a horrible signature. Number 28, I really couldn't tell you. Let's go ahead and look it up. It's going to be JSA. That's a nice-looking helmet, though. I like that. Let's see, another JSA, of course. WA 119831. Chris Johnson. He's actually pretty good player. I like Chris Johnson. So there's Chris Johnson. Yes, it's, yeah. How'd you know that, dude? You just knew his number? Because I definitely couldn't. I guess there's a C. I guess that's the J, but yeah, dude, Chris Johnson. And this is the little, you know, they have the different editions, the Lunar Eclipse, which is really cool. I like the color. That's badass. And Brennan, dude, this is what I was telling you. Hey, even though you didn't get him this time, you still got, I mean, you picked up the Titans. You picked up 14 for $20 and one of them hit. I mean, that's pretty sick. But, dude, look what's next. The damn Eagles. Your favorite. Now, I don't know who had the Eagles. I got to check. You probably, I can't read that. I want to see if you can even guess it. I wouldn't have a clue, since I know you're the diehard Eagle. But isn't that some crap? Well, you got your Eagles football, but here's another one. I really don't know who that is. I'm going to have to check it out. Oh, it does look like a sell. Yeah, you're right. Let's check it out, though. It's JSA as well. Now, these are definitely my favorite. Out of all the stuff, all the memorabilia, I love these footballs, man. These are man cave style. Put those babies in a little protector, little box. All right, so JSA. Let me get back to what I was doing. WA3 95501. Brent Selleck, like the boys already knew. So this is Brent Selleck with the Eagles. Justin. Oh, you had the Eagles, Justin. All right, I was just about to say, who had the damn Eagles? Dude, Tyler, you're the man on that. Yeah, you know that. You're the signature dude. So, we got Justin Voigt. I think it's Voigt, or no, Voigt would be Voit, but maybe it's Vought or Voigt. He won the old Eagles. Mr. Selleck, Brent Selleck, on the Eagles football, and this is the JSA authenticated. Here's your little sticker, the little hologram thing, or whatever they want to call it, and your other little, I guess, card with your, all your information on it. So there's our Eagles. And then these two were picked up at the end by two Tylers. This one's going to Tyler Brennan on the Titans, and that is Chris Johnson on the Lunar Eclipse. Here's the little signature on there, and this is JSA as well. And then Mr. Hill got the Willie Roaf Saints Hall of Fame inscribed number 77 jersey. Cool. Not bad. Not a bad box. There we go. Willie Roaf, Chris Johnson, and Brent Selleck. You did? Awesome, man. That's pretty cool. That's neat. And I've noticed that when I look up these signatures and all that, a lot of them are always signed in New Jersey. It says there must be some conference building or some event that they put in New Jersey, but I feel like half of these things are always signed in New Jersey. It kind of, some of them tell you where it was signed. But sweet. So a Super Bowl champ. And I was telling you, I told you, remember we were talking about which teams hit a lot? I feel like the Eagles hit a lot. Eagles, Vikings. Now the Titans and Saints, I don't feel like they hit very often, but I mean they do, obviously. I guess every team really does, but I think the Eagles, Vikings, and the Cowboys for sure too. Probably, man. That's funny. Well, cool. In about 10 minutes I have a baseball jersey, so I'm going to go ahead and get off of here and just get that prepared. But again, we had Brent Selleck on the Eagles for Mr. Justin. We had Tyler Brennan on the Chris Johnson Lunar Eclipse helmet. And then the other Tyler Hill that had the Packers with Willie Roaf. Hall of Fame. Saints. I like those Saint colors. They're cool. All right, man. Well, I'll add your mini helmet to your football. I'll probably have to avoid the shipping label since I already printed it out because it's going to be a little heavier. But we're good to go, dude. Thanks for joining, Tyler. And I'll see you all later. Have a good night and a great Saturday. Weekend still here, baby. One more night. All right. Bye.